Well, many of us love to save flowers and shells and other mementos from special occasions with the idea that we will someday make art from it. But let's face it, how many of us actually do that? Well, today we head over to Bay St. Louis to learn how to make a masterpiece from those pieces and maybe get a little inspiration too. It's today's In Their Shoes.
Hey y'all, guess where we are? We are at the French Potager right here in downtown Bay, about to get our creative on. Introducing the one and only, the Martha Whitney Butler. She is a floral designer, and don't call her a florist, it's a floral designer, right?
That's right, that's right.
And she knows everything about floral design. So you do like flower arrangements, you do headpieces, and what are you going to be teaching us today?
Today we're going to make a dried flower wreath, which is perfect for summer.
All right, well, let's get started.
All right. So the first thing we're going to do is pick out our fan palms.
Oh,
I know.
I like that.
One
Does it matter?
fun thing. It does.
Does it matter which ones we pick?
I like to pick two that are about the same size. I also have this chicken wire here, and we're going to use this at the base. We're going to fill it with some of our beautiful native Spanish moss that grows from the trees here.
Favorite thing in the world.
Hot tip, don't pick Spanish moss up off the ground because it's full of chiggers. Only pull it from the tree. We're going to stick this little bit of Spanish moss down into our chicken wire. And that's just going to give us a nice, what we call an armature, to glue our product in when we get to that point. So we've got that. And then I have some felt here. And so we're going to put a little diaper on it for all the security.
I'm not crafty, by the way.
You don't have to be crafty. You just have to watch this video segment and then you'll know all you need to know ever. So the next thing before we fold this over, we're going to cut this beautiful chiffon ribbon. And I like to kind of measure it. This is a yard. And then here's another yard. 2 yards. So now we're going to take our little felt diaper and roll it back over on the top and put a lot of glue on that to hold it.
Okay.
Okay. And what you've done here is you have given yourself not only the little nest to glue your dried materials into, but you've also given yourself a little house in here to stick other things into.
How's it looking so far?
Professional.
Professional.
I think that's what crafting is about. It's just using whatever you have at your disposal and like getting rid of all that stuff that you just hoard. And we are now about to go in with all of this fun dried stuff that you see.
You know everything about this stuff.
I wish that I knew more. I'm sure there's more to know. In the floral industry, we have a saying that's called, that we say, whenever you bloom, you die, and you must stay green so you can keep growing.
I'm always a bud.
Always stay
Never
green.
a blossom.
It's true. It's true.
Well, we are just rocking and rolling over here, aren't we?
I think, yeah, whenever you get to a stopping point, that's going to be the hard part. Because if you're like me, you'll just keep gluing all kinds of cool stuff in there. Another good tip is when you're working with dried material, to have a little can of hairspray. I like to use the good old-fashioned Aquanet. So we're going to take it and we're going to spray this grass with this hairspray so it will hold.
Well, Martha, you have outdone yourself. I am loving this, and I can't wait to figure out where I'm going to put it in my house.
I know, it's so pretty.
And thank you for letting us come in here
Of course.
and teaching us all of your wisdom and all of your knowledge.
Of course.
I just
Every
adore
time.
you. Oh.
Thank you. Thanks for coming by and hanging out and making something fun with me.
Now, if you would like to make a wreath like that and you need some dried flowers, Martha sells that at her shop too. The French Potager is on Main Street in Bay St. Louis.